You ever think to yourself, I just don't have enough time? Like I need more time to get it done. And why is there so much to do? Yeah, you, me, everybody else out there. And quite frankly, this comes down to how you manage time. Well, I've said this one before to you. You can't really manage time. You need to empower time to manage you. You see, the clock is going to keep moving no matter what. So what are you doing to actually schedule your time accordingly? What are you doing to actually achieve all those goals that you were setting out to achieve? How are you actually going to hit those goals for 2022? Do you have a plan for it, or are you just writing down goals? Have you written down goals at all? You see, when it comes down to writing down goals and actually planning, part of that planning process, the big part of the planning process, the real step-by-step how to bring it to life, it's very simple. Most people, I can't say we because I do this. And I try to empower a lot of you to do this. And I know my Mindshare Masters, many of them do this. And I want you to do this as well. You see, what this comes down to how are you working your schedule? How are you working that calendar? What are you doing to make that calendar run your day? Think about this. I just got back from a hockey tournament all weekend. We had a blast. Me and Joshua, was a wicked boys weekend. We get back from the hockey tournament absolutely exhausted, wiped, just want to go to sleep and relax, right? Well, one thing that I knew was my day for today was not scheduled yet, which meant no matter what, non-negotiable, it was about taking 20 minutes yesterday to own today. Okay, so you take 20 minutes one day to own the next day. And all this means just go through your schedule. And first of all, you need to identify where you track everything, right? And I'm going to suggest to you right now, this needs to be your CRM. Your CRM is foundational to your business processes and your systems. This is where your calendar is, your contact list, and your marketing is. It's in one place. It's one easy place. And when you put it in that place, it is going to be a lot easier to build that mind share. And you know, mind share equals market share. Now, when you go in there, though, and you take those 20 minutes every single day, what do we do? Well, we look at the next day and we say, what do I have to do? Who do I have to talk to? Where do I have to be? How am I building mind share? What meetings do I have? What obligations are there? And we make sure that that's all mapped out in that schedule. But one thing's for sure, had I not mapped out my day yesterday, I'd wake up today, be a little bit slower, a little bit more tired, a little bit more, lazy. And then all of a sudden it would take a little bit longer to start my day. And then one thing would happen, it would start to be a trickle-down effect that everything would be pushed back in my day. Well, what about if I have meetings? Am I prepared for them? Am I going to be on time for them? Am I going to be telling people, oh my God, I'm so sorry I'm late? Or am I going to have to cancel something? Well, that's not professional. That's not how we achieve what we want to achieve. Instead, we look at that schedule, we plan out all of our realistic time, all those personal things that we need to get done in our day, whether it's eating, whether it's, shopping, whether it's going somewhere, doing something, an extracurricular activity. I got a lot of hockey in my life. We do hockey every single day. In fact, we got hockey later on today. So how am I going to go from hockey on a weekend, pack in everything I need to do in a day so I could take over the world? Not in the pinky and the brain kind of take over the world, you know what I mean? Like in an evil way. But in like my world, we want to win. You want to win. How are you going to do it, right? But we got to schedule that in so that we can get everything done in a day so we can get back to hockey later on. And again, that's how my world revolves. But for sure, you have something that's always going to be a distraction. And I wouldn't say it's a bad distraction, but those things that we need to get done. So the realistic time, the personal stuff that has to happen, the extracurricular activities, plan that stuff. Then look at those goals. And take all that, transfer that into the schedule. Those are what we call our IPAs, our income producing activities. That's the stuff that, again, is helping us build the mind share so that we get the more market share. That's the stuff that's helping us build our business. That's the stuff that's helping us achieve our goals. That's what we need to plan out next. So you look at your schedule, you say, okay, I want to get more done in a day. I want to achieve my goals. I want to have a way better year next year. I want to get to that next level of my success. Hey, it all comes down to how you're scheduling yourself, how you're leveraging time and empowering time to manage you. You know what I'm saying?